At the conclusion of the tournament, I guess I just felt like bittersweet.
Your PGS1 champions will be 17 Gaming!
PGS2 will be different, hopefully, a much bigger prize pool in Riyadh, a lot of opportunity to make some big plays. So I'm very excited for PGS2. Just looking forward, really.
Well, there's no problem. If you had a gun, shoot him in the head.
I don't even know the last time I saw Take use a bolt. Well, he just did.
What was that? What was that?
You're on the Saudi Arabia, you need to chill out, bro.
Running trains out here. They're 3D scanning my face for some trailer promotions. I want to see how it looks. I mean, it's always funny, like, you know how like your selfie camera's like flipped? Every time I see myself normally, I'm like, yo, like my head's like a f***ed up shape. So like, I wonder how that 3D scan's gonna come out.
What's going on? Can I get my sound level set? It's not allowed, man. What did you do? You have to go to the toilet, man.
Yeah, sorry.
How you doing? Good? Hey!
We're going! You're asking, can we go?
Over to the Americas. Please welcome to the main stage, Soniqs.
والآن نرجع للإقليم الأمريكي ونرحب بالممثل للإقليم. أعزائي المشاهدين فريق Soniqs.
Thank you so much, James Tubbs. Great breakdown here to kick things off as we head into day number 2. We're off to Miramar, going to play 2 games on there.
On the northeast side of the circle, and again, they're going to have to contest with multiple teams. Trimsy, what a turn, though. Reload will find that knock, but Hwinn is right behind them. Variable fire rate, but Neil's actually going to get knocked immediately by Flood. The headshot trade from EJ, and Flood doing everything that he can, but it's actually going to be Soniqs with the assist.
The ultimate cleanup duty is set up by Soniqs. Flood said, guys, I did as much as I could, now it's on you. Now, what could have been a massive game for Soniqs, don't get me wrong, 7 kills on the top 5 placement is still huge. Pressure is being applied by Soniqs. Teams still don't know exactly what angles they're weak to on some of these approaches. They don't know, just, I mean, yes, we have an idea, but don't know exactly how to approach them. Danova is making very good use of the southern side of this hill, though, as to try and wrap around, seeing it close, and there's no return coming through. The kill does come in, but that's Hwinn. Applying enough pressure, harassing enough for them to second-guess that option. All taken away by the Snakes on approach, and now what was a 3v4, not in Navi's favor, but definitely doable, is Alia all alone, trying to take down the entirety of Soniqs, and it just ain't gonna happen. He finds one, but Hwinn with the MG3 is there immediately after. Welcome back, Soniqs. So this is gonna shift away from all, it's gonna go north, and this should, if not be in, then on the edge, and there are only so many spots available in this area of the map. Now, for anyone who's ever played Arena or TDM in this game, they will be well versed in practicing in this area of the map.
I'm actually content with just letting this happen. So you remember what? You remember Chewy?
Yeah.
Soniqs are dead.
The thing that really stands out to me here, whilst we take a look at the overall leaderboard, is congratulations to at least 1 through, I would say, 5th, or you could even say 6th, who have been able to qualify already.
Just don't turn it up to ear blasting loud enough. I didn't use my fucking... I don't know what...
I need to sit next to Gunner on the bus.
What is the vibe today?
The vibe today is horny.
Oh, the vibe today is horny. Hey LG, how you guys doing?
Glad we could be of start, gentlemen. know, it makes me feel so uncomfortable. Just like walking. It's like so fucking hot. Camera in my face. Behind the camera, this motherfucker's just looking at me all smug. He's like...
Everyone to the final day of group stages. My name is Godspeed, and of course I'm joined by none other than Toby. Looking at as far as early game commotions is Picado. 17 and Soniqs are obviously both in this lobby. There is the possibility for contention. Making the approach there, Global Armory with utility being traded. TGLTN gonna go for the spray. He doesn't find the knock though, and now in a bad position.
Every single, there's like shots being fired that they don't get knocks on. It's just another chance for Tygon to peek on forward. TGLTN now finds one in return. So that's 2 down for Savim. They do actually get the flush on a couple as well. Sheila should be flashed for days off of that, but unfortunately TGLTN will be as well. Player shots fired here, jumping and forth between the players. So far, Savim standing their ground, no kills so far, but they are alive. As I say, little Barricade down to no HP. Sheila finds one, almost finds the second, but in the end, Savim will fall. Just hold action him out of the car. I think he did.
But now Soniqs realize this is their window of opportunities.
Not ready for a Panther Bug. We're looking the other way, and then Nate sees Lewis moving fast on their side of the circle. Down Bay. But there they go. Down in return. Should be an easy rest coming through.
About 17 coming in. Third party, it's correct time, and they're so good at that.
It's all bait. Mime saw the crate uphill. He's going to get himself a Groza. What better gun to pick up this late in the game? You know what? He'll take a toe tap if that means he gets himself a Groza. As now the damage continues to be raveled on to Soniqs.
And now Xiaobei going on the other side, going to get knocked. It's just up to Mime. He goes down. Pretty awkward angles to go for in these Tego warehouses, I'll say, especially with all these vehicles inside. And they're also getting shot. Now it's going to be Soniqs here going as a full 3. Clearing building by building. Tig will find Mighty, and Sizzy up on the top of the nade is aware!
They don't know that Cam is here. They have not seen him. You see Hwinn around the corner now, spotted instantly, nothing that can be done to survive. I'm sorry about that for him. Didn't expect that to be one lurking out behind the pile outside the compound.
So they will lose one, and they will lose Hwinn, but at least keeping 3 up with a fairly clean wipe.
Comes the Nate Barrage. It's been looming for a while. Soniqs saw the knock in the kill feed. They know there are kills to be found on the other side, and TGLTN gets the double.
Shot 4 AM is Hwinn now taking the angle. Mime trying to put the trade. Hwinn, beautiful stuff from him.
He's so wounded. TGLTN is already flanking on the other side. The smoke's blooming there. It's going to help him out perfectly. He does get the first aid off, but it ain't going to be much. That smoke is going to be gone in a second, and the entirety of the team will be able to see. There they go. 4 AM down and out. Issue is here comes Soniqs. Oh my lord! And here goes Soniqs out of the server.
They're still practicing, right? Good practice. This Mime is going to find the flush there on Page after the knock from Strimzy and from Soniqs as well as Sarvum. As the Panzer fouls, why not launch it forward? Will he find someone with it? Oh, and that's so close to HSMM!
To be out in the blue for extra amount of time. HSMM is going to try and drive off, but it ain't going to happen.
Another point the way. Leaderboard as well. Some nice bounce back from them as Danawa is just getting shredded right here, getting second place and making sure that they punch their ticket into the winner's bracket. This is going to be massive as Soniqs will close out the game and close out our group stages.
15 kill for the Soniqs as they turn the ship around here in the final match. What a group stage it has been, and I'm looking so much forward to both winners and lower bracket. This is going to be a phenomenal tournament to continue, because what we've seen already, I can't even begin to imagine what we yet have to come.
Bye. Winners bracket, even losers bracket is going to be absolutely amazing. This has been, in my opinion, one of the best group stages we have ever seen.
It felt chaotic for a lot of teams because they're safe, they're certain, they're like, we just need a little more kills. But this Cerberus to win the group stage with 119 points, Toughies.
Absolutely wild. 3 teams break the 100-meter mark.
And number 5, Soniqs, to be able to jump into that, almost getting into triple-digit territory here alongside Navi.
Oh my god.
Alright, that's it.
My god.
I'm going backstage and getting the mic myself.
Oh my god. What's wrong with you, bro?
Shut the fuck up first. How about that? How about your ass, dumbass? They ran out of fucking black ink.
I saw already.
They ran out of black ink. You gonna shit out a printer?
I got it. Did you put it?
Check over here. What?
Let's go, Face Clan. What the fuck?
Sorry?
Jackie! How many points you getting today? Today?
You ain't getting more than 50.
73?
You ain't getting more than 50.
You play RuneScape? No?
But I know it, I know it. Hey, Tig, you dumb fuck. Look at their maps. There's no black ink. Tig was cooking me for my maps because they look like that, yeah.
Man, are you colorblind or what?
He told me to get a fucking printer.
Welcome everyone to the first day of the PGS2 winners break, and I'm so joined by Matchroom, and we are in Matchroom for one hell of a set of 12 games here. He's still going to be able to frag out, takes down the entirety of Question Mark, and Soniqs now trying to ramp their way further forward. First one goes down to the hands of Tiggleton, finds the second as well. Now he needs to commit to the heal because he's running down low in phase 3 and it's about to hit phase 4.
Officially, Falcons probably assisted T5 in that fight so much.
That's an ambush. That is an ambush set up perfectly by Soniqs, and Expendables have no clue what was waiting for them. Once again, we're seeing these trap plays, and this time around, Expendables are completely torn to pieces.
The Falcons right now are starting to collapse in, and they've got to be cautious. Navi gonna send it down the hillside right into Soniqs. Navi knows where they're at, played around it, moved in, but there just wasn't the cover that they wanted.
Surely they would have left by now. Not quite the case. Soniqs haven't had to move, and all the kills are just coming to them.
Now Hwinn resting up the hillside, so they're gonna get
some running for it.
He just steps into it. I mean, that's what you gotta do when the nades start going out, right? Several, if they can get more out of it, but that means that the duo from servers now coming in from the north is gonna be a little bit more pinched into this day trade. Have walked right into a thick position, and they are just going to get pulled apart here. There is nothing they can do. Hamas lines into one, but finally Mime spots out what's going on with Jin G, and this is just chaos. Soniqs out. Is he all alone and by himself right now? As you can see, the 17 duo trying to see if they can maintain being a duo. Time to be dancing around with multiple members for the Expendables are around him. He spots it out, goes for space, frenzy, spins it back around, but that's just going to be the information they needed. LG is eyeing into this one.
Still finds another lot of damage coming through towards Day Trade, but not able to get over them. And now Soniqs peeking over from one side.
What I would say at this point, about an 80% chance of rain, but that rain is just going to be bullets and mortars, nades, everything you could potentially want. Warned in advance, but they are going to be outnumbered. Is H1 going to be able to get the knock onto it? And yes, he does, though.
Trying to make something happen where there is nothing to do. Nice headshots coming through from Corexi, but it ain't going to be enough before they crumble.
Bounce around the vehicles, and Soniqs is making the concerted push into Falcons territory. But remember, it's going to be Jin G remnants coming out from this one, so it's going to be a 1-2 punch combined together to take out the Falcons. Their members, technically 3 of their members, about to be all 4 of their members getting in this high ground. Takes out Duck Juice. That crossfire now gone.
Different fights, Soniqs stats take at the same time here.
You're playing for in-game and win. You're not playing for that one kill.
Atron is wrapping on this one. I like the idea. Now Strims peeks over the top, gets the double on Delvin and Tanwu, as well as Soniqs reach kill.
Easier for them to have to contend with. Now that that's happened, you can see this is your go moment. Soniqs just playing his
Mime is far out in the blue. He doesn't have anything to work with somehow, though he's not seen. Mime goes down. Tiggleton fights one in return. Just galore. Deva is blind for days. It should be an easy pick up in there, but they're both blind. As Deva fights one, and thankfully for the Soniqs, Tig is able to turn it around, but you can see that face.
Nobody has really run away with it. It is super linear all the way through our top 8 here, 51 to 34. So only 17 points difference from 4 to 8.
At the end of day 1 winners, it actually does my heart, it does a service to it, because 17 and Soniqs 1 point apart. If you think back to PGS1, the rivalry that was really, I mean, even previously before that, it was kind of set in motion, but these two were at each other's throats when it came to drop spots. Soniqs has deviated a little bit, of course, from that. and is looking really, really good doing it.
But now, I got you with that one. We're going to now invite Tig from Soniqs. Come on in, my friends. Come and have a chat with us. How you doing, man? You good?
Thank you, yeah.
Nice one. Okay, well, I mean, first and foremost, I just want to say that all members of Soniqs have put up, you know, really good numbers throughout the past 2 days of competition, at least. And, you know, what do you guys say to each other? What do you guys do as a team to kind of empower each other's play style? Because, you know, like we've already said, there's been really strong numbers across the board for you guys.
I think we used to be a very rigid team, so recently we've been focusing on kind of having a fluidity to us, where teamwork makes the dream work and we can all morph between roles and work around each other better, and showing in the stats.
But we've seen that in past tournaments that you guys typically drop quite central, and, you know, as of late, well, I would say especially in your region, but then coming to here, International LAN, PGS2, you guys have been, you know, using ult drops, let's just say. What's the story behind that? Because you've seen some success with those ult drops as well.
Well, I think we're a talented team, so we can win out of anywhere. 17 Gaming is a lot more stubborn than we are when it comes to the drops, so it sucks to concede, but honestly, props to them for being such a good hot drop fighting team. We've been practicing at other locations, and we still believe we can win.
Well, congratulations on all your success so far, mate, and best of luck in the remainder of the tournament. It's only day one of the winners bracket, though. We've got more to play for tomorrow. So with that being said, thank you so much to everyone for watching and supporting all of your favorite teams from home. You guys, the fans, you are the driving force behind this esport. Thank you to all of the talent. Thank you to all of the players and production for being so amazing throughout this entire competition so far, but there's so much more action to come. So for now, I will just say that my name is Banks, that is Sandstorm, and this is Tig, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Look at motherfucker. This guy's literally Dexter.
Is that for eating the breakfast?
Touch them.
No, it's for eating the It's for the butter.
It's
the butter, bro.
Oh wait, it actually unsalted.
Butterfingers.
As cover is running away from a Petrichor Road, doing a great job on reading it, but just Tig remaining.
And Petrichor and Chewy have been looking at this for so long, but Tig will find the trade. It's down to a one-on-one, just Iceless versus Tiggleton.
Ooh, trying to play around it. Tig just runs out, trying to play in the open. Gets the read onto it, and that's going to be a well played by Tiggleton. He's going to go. Protracted at this stage. Hwinn goes for a good flank into it, gets knocked on a one, gets the second one.
Flash gonna come out. Can he actually do anything here? As he's gonna swing around, but no, the Soniqs just hold fast and they will eliminate 17 Gaming. Down Danawa though, starting to look for some sort of approach.
Something into this, but I think Loki, this is pretty much just done. QM gonna finish up over here, and now it's more about this firefight.
Yeah, and Soniqs have slowly been picking apart Falcons, especially coming off that hill, and now they're just cornering it through sills, and as long as they can get the trade, Tig will continue to dominate here. 6 kills on the side of Soniqs. The Soniqs, they're going to realize they now have a member down, and they're just going to continue to further their control on this circle, and they have center as well, Matt. And a spray from Hwinn is going to find a doozy, and they go for one with a nice trade from Phil.
They just have ammo for days over here.
Second!
Ooh, that ghillie suit not going to provide too much with that blue backdrop back behind it, but Soniqs, they know that they have the control on it. They're just going to go ahead and finish it out. High ground versus low ground, pretty easy peasy as far as the shift around coming up from Soniqs, but it is going to come at a cost of Mime, just because of
how spread out Cerberus is, but yeah, he's lining it up here. We'll see if he can find anything.
And this is where spotters help out, right? Mime's up there just kind of feeding the angles in. See, does he have the numbers?
Oh my goodness!
Tig just says, hell no, Tycon!
Two of them are stacked on top of each other. It's going to be Flip and not Mime playing together. DraftKing has been found, so now this is a straight up 4v3 between the Soniqs and Cerberus.
Hillside between them, and they're just going to be playing the different recesses in it. And Tig just running right down into their faces, hoping back that's going to be unexpected, but Tycon is going to go down. Dead. Mime reads it, goes for the pick over. Amos gets another one, tries to move away, but he's going to go down. It is going to be the Soniqs that pick it up.
So on our left side, Soniqs, FaZe, they're on 5. Cerberus, Danawa, Question Mark, Falcons, and Gen G gets to the finals.
Welcome back to the main stage where we are joined by Hwinn from Soniqs with an absolutely outstanding performance throughout the entire day. You placed first. Top of the leaderboard, my friend, going into the grand finals in a few days' time. That's got to be such a morale boost. Can you just talk us through today, how it was for you guys? Take us through your day.
Yeah, so we only needed like 20 points, but we didn't want to come into it with that mentality. We wanted to be first. We wanted to get better practice for finals, and we've secured our spot, so yeah.
You definitely have secured your spot for sure. Now, you know, we like to give some people sometimes the opportunity up here on stage to kind of pat some of their teammates on the back, as it were. Is there anyone out of your team that you think has particularly shone today and kind of enabled you to claim that top spot?
Yeah, I think everyone played a part, but I'd have to say Tigleton with the mortar knock. He's been trolling in scrims for weeks. It's been a headache, but it paid off, I guess. Man's a god with the mortar, so yeah, Tiggy for sure.
Team Tigleton MVP.
I think so. Did I? Was I MVP?
Puzzle, because they would want a part of this fight too. Strimsy peeks on over, only one kill on the side of Soniqs, but they've done a really good job at forcing teams into one another. Might not look big on the kill.
Hatred play the low side. Strimsy just pushing inside the smokes. Loki on one position for Soniqs. You tried to make a miracle happen a second ago. Can you do it again? It's going to be trying to hold the line. Does manage to get one of them down. Soniqs looking down that hillside. Does he go for the kill? Does he pick up the KP? Does he go for the win? He's going to go down, and Soniqs pick that one up.
Teammate just 2 left alive on the side of 3rd on 5, trying to prevent Soniqs from going back to back in the first 2 matches here.
Smokes are down. Spray's coming up. Tigleton now the last one up. T5 found their aim when they needed it. Trying to just go for a blind spray. Does connect. And now 1v1. T5 does get a res up though, so that's going to equalize this, make it a bit more complicated. Not a lot of time to work with. It is going to be Tigleton. Finally one of the first teams around the 500 meters in quite a while, but Xiaobei, can he defend up? Suju is going to be down. Does manage to pick up one of the Soniqs members, but the shots are going to connect for the follow-up.
The 1-for-1 peek on over.
Slow roll to kind of get an idea on what's in front of him. Soniqs, if they get enough, they might want to do something. Game BT that's going to be inside of it. So Gen G, and yeah, just keep it going, Hwinn.
8,
or is it all just going to go over to Soniqs?
Exactly, you're safe nowhere when the hills are still in play on the southern side. Forwards gaming drives on by. Soniqs says, oh yeah, sure, we'll take that away from you. Thank you, master.
Working my way down here. 52-52 for Soniqs and Na'Vi. Twisted Minds and Therafon 5 have 44-44. It's close up there to start off things.
Super close and very top heavy again. We have our, there's a huge mid pack of the teams right all the way down to 4am on 24 points. One good game, one 20-point game could move them into this spot here, right? So it's nobody's really run away with it so far, even though Soniqs had a fantastic start today. They didn't have, it wasn't like 15 kill wins that are able to run away with it, so they obviously just build a little bit on top of each other, but 52 points is a respectable play.
Welcome back to the main stage where we are joined by Tig from Soniqs. Dude, top spot after day 1. How you feeling? You good?
Pretty good, obviously. It's exactly how we'd want to start off day 1. It's been pretty hyped, especially after winning that clutch.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think that one thing that we've kind of noticed backstage and stuff is, you know, the circle shift today was a bit all over the place, wasn't it? Kind of difficult for a lot of people to especially maintain success. And you guys managed to do it, you know, round after round. So talk us through that. Like, how do you manage to adapt so well when the circle shift kind of pulls away from you?
Well, consistency is obviously key, and being aggressive and fighting teams when you don't get the shift is really important. We did try that in one of the games and we got 12 to 0 points. So I don't want to say we're the most consistent team, but we do like to pull up on teams and try to make space for ourselves.
Well, let's talk about the approach for tomorrow then, because, you know, you're in a pretty idyllic situation right now, but is this a case of if it ain't broke, don't fix it? Or are you going to kind of shift your approach going into tomorrow to kind of keep people on their toes? Because you can kind of bet, that people are going to be watching the VODs and kind of trying to figure out what you guys did right.
Yeah. Well, being day 1, I think that we played a lot for the consistent points. We were just making sure that we didn't make any mistakes. Going into day 2 and 3, I think it's going to be more important that we kind of frag out on those games where we are blessed. We have the confidence to take that space because, I mean, I think Na'Vi might have had more kills than us, you know, even though we're in first place. So. We're in shambles. Life's shambles. It's shambolic. We lost. I'm kidding. I lied about being shambles. It's not actually shambles. I just wanted to say that. I'm just talking out my
يقول لك لا تمسك
Yeah.
Nothing.
Okay,
You
okay.
don't want him to touch anything.
Nah.
بس he will only clean the neck.
Yeah.
بس ينظف.
Oh, he can do the eyebrows as well. If he thinks I need eyebrows, he can do the
بس كله
eyebrows.
هذول هم ما يحبوا يحددوا هذا تدريب.
Yo, just don't fuck my shit up. That's all I care about, bro. Please. I'm fucked.
Right?
TJ, it's Joe.
Don't tell your doctor what to do, do you? Don't tell your father what to do. You know?
Gunnar, how about you go back to thanking gifted subs, man?
Hey, yeah, no, I'm an AI. If I get gifted subs, I am an AI. Jesus, Gunnar is a Chad. That is facts. I am a fucking beast. Narc, the shark. Thank you for the gifted subs. Yum, a gifted sub. 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 Washed up at the tier 3 sub. Wow, a tier 3 sub. You go higher?
Do we
No,
go
that looks
higher?
good. That looks good.
Alright, we're chilling. Alright, we're good. Good.
إذا يبغى نسوي له هذيك.
Yalla, yalla.
Good,
good. Thank you, thank you.
What's the route to get to the garden? So they're coming through the door?
Come through the door,
Yeah.
and then there's actually 들어가는 거 어떻게 들어가요?
Wait,
that actually
We're starting ourselves on Erangel today, then on to Tego. 3 Miramars to round it out as the NQM numbers now stacked up over here. Loki just waiting, spotting him out. Goes for the spray, does get taken, but he's going to go down. Exchange happening now, just Shrimsy fighting this one through. Soul going to get the knock, but it came at the cost of 1. Into much more of a wolf pack strategy, and that could be a problem as we do see the nade come out. Ends up a bit short. Shrimsy is at least going to get 1. Tries to go for more. He's going to go down. Mine's going to have to contend with. Soniqs going to go ahead and move into a vehicle, and they're going to roll right up next to Forrest. They're going to have to just essentially jump out of this directly into a firefight. Scappy's going to go ahead and throw down some of this utility. Blue Zone's going to slow it down just a bit. Also hit the shot on the head. And headshot into this one off the start. Scappy, man, he is a scrappy mid-game fighter. And look at this, Forrest just denies anything that Soniqs were trying to do.
Just like that.
This is kind of low ground Soniqs positioning versus the hillsides that Dana was trying to cling into. H1's going to hit the shot onto Loki. And now Falcon's just kind of caught in the middle, having to deal with just 2 different threats. Close that DraftKings though, pops up, gets himself a double.
And that was massive. We saw Mime utilizing that new
massive play into this one. Still gonna know, trying his hardest. He does not want to.
Well, in fact, he should be able to respond with the res there on Emmy. As now Soniqs have actually chosen to backfill Danoa. Beautiful play.
Just jumps up.
Worried about crossing is just so difficult. At least Tig will find Capitano. Maybe get a point before he goes down, but no. The trade will buy them a little bit of time, as now Spiral will have to res Batulins. Heals the way of Tyloo, 3 of which going to Shen.
Never count yourself out whenever you're up against Shen over there. He's got a lot of capabilities to make this work. Soniqs, though, trying to stop out Navi, getting it again. We've seen some massive performances come out from him, but this is just such a defended sideline.
And I love the deployable shield there in the doorway. Soniqs will handily take care of Navi.
Right up into the thick of the circle. I love the fact that we're getting a nice line. And Logs tries to be sneaky, but gets punished quick for it. Making their push in, but don't forget about the X Factor inside of Shin. Tiggleton spots out a bit of a reposition. Doesn't manage to hit the shots, though. Nate's gonna be getting a bouncing through. Mine with a big play to pick up 2.
And a beautiful double. He now fights. It's it. 17 is out. There's just 1 member. It's Soniqs.
I mean, what? We've been looking at years of fighting for this squad around Picado, and now walking away from a victory in it.
Let's look at the overall leaderboard as we have 6 more games to play tomorrow. Twisted Minds will go into it with the big lead at 110. Soniqs does catch up.
Grand Finals Day 3. I'm in the bathroom getting changed into my jersey. I'm taking my lanyard off. My AirPods are in. I got some Beats Blast and that 1000 been phony. You know what I'm saying?
No, it was my stepmom.
The AirPod. Plop. It's gone. It's in the toilet. It's shambles. It's Jova. It's by done. The tournament is over. I flushed it. Just like I'm about to flush the enemies. Let's go, baby.
Those crashes. It's going to be 17 Gaming making that push we were talking about just 1 moment ago. Nade's going to be prepped out. The duo trying to hold strong, getting multiple knocks out of it. Risky part for the Soniqs. They've got to move down that hillside, and this is going to be the most vulnerable point of their approach. They're running down. Lil Ghost does finally go out. Corexy, though, spots out all these members. Tigdo hits a big nade. That's a knock on the door if I've ever seen one.
Could not be any better for Soniqs. They clear out the West, and in the meantime, the East takes out one another. A clean sweep might just be committed to as they can continue.
Win. Let's not forget about Pong as well. We are going to have a knock. It is going to be Tig that gets down one of the members of Tyloo. That's going to slow down a lot of what they're trying to get happen. And Pong going to go down as well. Closer and closer to that #1 position by the second.
Sturmzy finds the double as he peeks on over. Nice flank around the backside of the shack there. As the Klein continue to maintain full control. Only Long's left alive as kill number 11 comes through for the Soniqs. Now Tingleton does fall right before the cover comes through, but now Mime over the top finds one.
Points right back behind this one. He can maybe try to keep up with QM, but yet tries to run away. Not gonna happen. Soniqs gonna pick it up. Again, EJ's gonna be pushing right up, right into the wall. Belzebub just lands, and Hwinn says, hell no. This is my compound. This is my circle. We're in first place. We're staying there.
Go into the fields, trying to become as small as possible, but Soniqs already see him. He should be down, and indeed, no. Not just yet. He's gonna stay alive, at least for a little while longer. But Soniqs out of there alive, and there you have it in the end. Single-handedly up against Hwinn.
Charging and Gustav on one side, but Hwinn not done. He is vibing right now. He wants to try to make sure that he secures up for his team. Nade's gonna go out, but FaZe still has the numbers.
More space granted to them. Hwinn goes forward with no rest opportunity for them. So one play.
If this pops off, Danoa can get involved. It's going to be Soniqs, Gingy bumping into each other right off the get-go. Multiple Soniqs members here. You can see they want to secure every single point, and they're going to try to do it early. Jin for a firefight because it looks like PO wants one.
There's Sharks in the water trying to take them down, but right now Soniqs are the ones claiming the points off it. Soniqs.
It is going to be Hwinn that gets the initial knock into him. Danoa moves in a shambled position.
Twisted Minds finding points in the meantime, but here comes Tig over the top, finds the headshot connect.
Brewing, no question mark. Twisted Minds, they did exchange some shots between each other, but have separated away. Question mark now getting in, and that is going to be Daku gone.
Of Twisted Minds, but look who fed the info across. Look who saw them. Look who shoots them. Sturmzy finds Lou. You could only imagine that more commitment is going to be set on the southern side. Down to half HP, Batulin's down to 1.
There is nowhere to go. It is going to be Forrest Scappy that finds it. Soniqs secure their first place position.
Claim it all. They want to get all the points and get closer and closer to a potentially record-breaking performance here in a best of 18.
Spots out the last one, going to pick them up.
Are we about to see
1v2 situation? It's just going to be lined in. Forrest picking up this last game. What's it going to do for the leaderboard? But the champions feeling it, vibing on it. They bounce back and they picked up a big last game.
What a game. What a finish for the Soniqs to be able to bring it on home when it matters most. See the joy in their faces and consider what they have been through coming into this one.
That is just a wild ride of emotions to have to deal with in a last day. And you have to give it up to the competitors that were fighting up at the top of the leaderboard with them. It has just been an insane tournament. Twisted Minds were just neck and neck with them every single step of the way, as this has just been an immaculately cool event.
Absolutely insane. Let's hop down to this. Let's give these guys the
Ladies
reward
and
they
gentlemen,
deserve.
if you're at home or if you're in the Gamers 8 arena, make some noise for your PUBG Global Series 2 champions, Soniqs! You may now step onto the main stage and lift the trophy. Gentlemen, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. At the end, wasn't it?
A little bit.
So, you know, first and foremost, just take us through how you guys are feeling in this moment right now. Just try and put it into some words, Sturmzy.
There are no words. I mean, we almost got done with the game, and Gunnar was already there hugging us. Like, I didn't even get to say anything. I was gonna be like, oh my gosh, how is he not blind? And then Gunnar's already there, so I can't even complain. I'm happy the whole time. I mean, the whole team is happy, I think.
Took a little bit of time to absolutely pop off there towards the end, especially you, Tig, absolutely racking up the kills towards the end there. But you know what? what moment was it? You know, was it when Batulins went down and then finally, you know, Twisted were kind of eliminated? Did you guys say to each other, we've got this? Or, you know, what was that moment like?
I think when QM was eliminated, we were kind of getting more hopeful. For me, the moment was I'm driving across a bridge and I see Mime get roadkilled by EJ, and I was like, oh, this is shambles, what's going on? And then we just dominated Gen G, managed to play in. That was the moment I thought, all right, we actually got this.
Well, finally, you know, is there anything that you would like to say to friends, family, fans who have been supporting you throughout your entire journey, all the way up to this moment as PGS2 champions?
Yeah, shout out Mum and Dad. I know you guys are probably at home watching from the couch. I love you guys so much. And also shout out Intel for making the dream work.
We would now like to present our Qiddiya Finals MVP Award. So, Gamers 8 Arena, put your hands together and make some noise. From Soniqs, it is your Qiddiya Finals MVP, TGLTN!
بنرحب اعزائي المشاهدين والمتابعين بجائزة القدية للاف ام في بي الفاينلز من فريق سونيكس TGLTN.
And now we would please like to have our Qiddiya Finals MVP check brought onto the stage for a grand total of $20,000. Congratulations, team.
والآن بنقدم شيك المقدم من القدية لام في بي البطولة بجائزة $20,000 للاعب تيجلتون من فريق سونيكس.
And finally, we would like to present the lion's share of the PUBG Global Series 2 prize pool. It is $600,000. Congratulations, boys. I don't want to lay it on too thick, but this now is your moment, okay? The hard work is done, and the only thing left to do now is to step onto this stage and lift that trophy for one final time and take your rightful place as PGS2 champions. Soniqs! What an absolute weeks of competition that we've had here at PGS2. Thank you so much to everyone who has taken part. Thank you so much to the talent, the production, and of course all of the players for all of your hard work. And most of all, thank you so much to all of the fans for watching and supporting all of your favorite teams. The determination and support has been absolutely phenomenal throughout this entire...
Fragile, like let me and heavy. And heavy. Oh my god, how do I just grab it? What the hell? Oh. What? Wait. How do I open this thing?
The bottom one as well. And then you can open.
I can just the front. Just like this? Set it there. Oh my god. It's a literal hologram level 3 helmet. How do you get that? Take it out.